Joseph Z. Preacher Man. I've been threatened by preachers before, right in front of registered nurses. One preacher, the addictions counselor in the church, went on a huge drinking binge because the church has instructions right in the front door how to murder anyone with a breathing emergency. And the addictions counselor's wife blames me, and I says, well, take that sign down. Simple, solve your problem. Anyway, they taught millions of people all the signs of breathing emergency: comatose, labored, shallow breathing, turn them blue from lack of oxygen, make them funny breathing noises, deny rescue breathing, and pound on a beating heart, and they're doing it eagerly, killing their own children because they told them to.
The circumstances of current news and events, it's going to be very important that you pay attention to what the Lord is saying and some things that are happening, and have a lot to talk about. Now, you might be asking, why is he wearing a hat and all this? Well, one of the reasons I'm not in the studio is I was doing some work yesterday. I was pounding in fence posts like we do sometimes. I was taking care of some things, and the fence post pounder jumped up, and it actually knocked me in the head very hard. So right now I'm actually
concealing it. So I get knocked unconscious, eh? Don't want to do that, because there's millions of people going to start pounding on your heart instead of giving you oxygen. Bunch of clowns. I knew it at 5 years old. So I give them a bunch of Bible quotes, eh? About rescue breathing. It's in the Old and New Testament, all over the place. All over the place. Anyway, you're being mass murdered, and I watch y'all make yourself sick saying nothing. Unbelievable. I got a like from this Donna Weaver. Anyway, it's a no-brainer. You're all being mass murdered, and your tax dollars is paying for this. Read the comment box for the medical information and think and save your own lives. This is from the Gathering of Eagles, USA's 50 medical directors. Their conference held once a year. It's rescue breathing for any of the hundreds of causes of breathing emergency. Plain and simple. This is also from the Gathering of Eagles 2018. Chest compressions, more chest compressions. I was at the Gathering of Eagles 2014, showed them what's going on. To sit there murdering everyone with any breathing emergency on purpose. This guy's a Trump lover. Evangelist and stuff, I guess. I don't know. He likes the cops and he likes murder.
This Minneapolis, we've been praying for this, so listen to this. The Minneapolis City Council that's all about defunding the police. Now, I have an uncle that's a part of the Senate majority of the Republican Party up there in Minneapolis, or in St. Paul. In Minneapolis, there's things happening. But you realize that the Minneapolis City Council approves extra police funding amid crime surge. Imagine that. So they decided they were going to begin to bring a defunding of the police to Minneapolis. They're going to defund the police up there, and then, oh no, a crime surge happened. Can you imagine it? A crime surge happened when they began to bring a defunding scenario, and now here's what's going on. The Minneapolis City Council has approved extra police funding amid a surge in violent crime after earlier heeding defund the police call, slashing nearly $1 million from the force and pledging to end policing as we know it. The council voted this last Friday, get this last Friday, the council voted to approve an additional $496,000 for the Minneapolis Police Department after months ago vowing to dismantle the department and set up a new system of public safety. How stupid can people be? Honestly, I just don't get the logic. I don't understand it. But so what we're seeing is that all of a sudden they said, hey, we defunded them. Wait, no, we need them. We need these cops. We need the police. And I want to say to all these things, to the people, our brothers and sisters in uniform, those of you that do these things, we love you and we bless you. We stood with some of the police in D.C. just a little bit ago. We were in D.C. and we met some of the motorcade of the president. We met some of the Secret Service, and we went up to them and loved on them and said, thank you, thank you.
Secret Service all have first aid. I phoned the White House. Yet the cops are teaching millions of people how to kill cops. Unbelievable. All the sides of breathing emergency. And then deny rescue breathing and pound on a beating heart. Here's Portland, Oregon Sheriff's Office says CPR. And correct is rescue breathing only. That's the same health district. Any breathing emergency, it's rescue breathing only. They've taught millions of people to pound on a beating heart, and they're killing everybody. There's a poison control. There's lots of poisoning. Any poisoning is a breathing emergency. And yet millions of people are pounding on their hearts while they're alive. And it doesn't do much good to pound on your heart if you've died from a poisoning, because you're brain dead from lack of oxygen. That's how come your heart stops. Anyway, people want to think before you get murdered. Millions of people didn't immediately say what when they took this training? Unbelievable. Read the comment box and think and save your own lives. This costs you hundreds of millions of dollars in